Well, hello, and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm Pedro. You can call me Pedro. Today, we're going to look at the Artemis mission, the Artemis 2 mission, and actually decide whether we did or didn't go to the moon. To the moon in 1969, we've all seen the Buzz Aldrin step on the moon, and the one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. However, this is one of the astronauts from the current Artemis 2 mission. Now listen to this carefully, what he says.
This is the first time we're going to send humans to the moon?
So it's 2026, and apparently this is the first time we're going to send humans to the moon. Now I thought we'd already been in 1969. However, that was taken out of context, as everything else with this Artemis mission has been. Listen to what he says next.
And honestly, this is where I thought this might land wrong. I hope we're forgotten.
September 24th.
See, he says he hopes this is where it lands wrong. He hopes it was forgotten. He said it, I think it was picked up wrong and contextually wrong. We have been to the moon before. I know I said what happened in a previous video, but we have. However, here's an interesting one for you. Right? Everybody says we had the technology to go to the moon in 1969. However, apparently the technology was lost, right? And the mission tapes were taped over, like putting an old VHS into your granny's VHS thing. So if we had the technology to go to the moon in 1969, surely we also had the technology to film it in a large studio. Think on it. If Nixon could make a phone call from Mission Control to the moon, then they had the technology to film it in a video made by Stanley Kubrick. So think on that one. This here is a recording from Don Petty, one of the NASA scientists, and you'll hear him say that they lost the technology to go back to the moon. Some would say that's quite convenient because we never actually went there in the first place. So I think we did, right? There are parts of the Artemis mission, I believe, has been CGI'd.
Then he goes on to talk about going to Mars. Okay, first off, before even showing this video clip with him speaking about, again, this technology, which I find very bizarre, saying it's been destroyed. His followers, during this presentation, take a listen to what he says here.
Astronauts are really, really good at making pictures in space that look like you've never left the planet. In fact, it's almost hard-pressed to tell whether you're in space or not in this picture. You know, we've got some fancy backdrops, I guess.
What a strange person this is. You know, basically, again, if you follow my channel and see my previous videos on this so-called astronaut Don Petty, of course, none of these men have been in space. They're nothing more than basically actors playing a role on the world stage, making the masses, the millions.
Nanosecond. The problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore. We used to, but we destroyed that technology, and it's a painful process to build it back again. But
so, if we destroyed the technology to go to the moon, have we ever actually been there in the first place? I think we have. However, I'm looking at this from both sides. Why would NASA fake it? What, they would have to get loads and loads of people to lie that were involved in both this and the recent Artemis mission that's currently on its way back from space at the moment as I film this. There have been a few discrepancies with that. Creaky Blinders just covered a video on it and will probably cover it better than I ever will because I'm shit at this. However, why would they fake it? Why would we fake going to the moon? People say it's because of the Russia wanted to go to the moon and America wanted to be first. But remember, Russia were tracking the flight in real time back then. So, I don't know. Did we go? Did we not? I'll leave that up for you guys to decide. Here regarding the Artemis astronauts in space. Okay? We're going to play it.
A viral video of an Artemis 2 interview is exploding across X right now, showing a blatant blue screen chroma key text glitch floating right in the middle of the shot. You know the one. That classic green screen fail where secret instructions suddenly pop up like the weatherman's lost his mind. Except there's one tiny problem. It's not in the original footage at all. Side by side, folks. Clean NASA feed on the left. Mystery blue text box of doom magically appears on them.
Now, I don't know what this text is, right? And I've seen other people say that it's green screen or blue screen, and it could quite well be, but would NASA really fake this? I don't know.
Right. Someone clearly cooked this up in their basement with cheap editing software and thought we wouldn't notice. But wait, it gets better. Another clip is blowing up at the same time. 4 astronauts floating around inside the Orion capsule, waving, smiling, doing the whole zero-G routine. Except there are only 4 of them. So who the hell is filming? Who's holding the camera? Who's panning, zooming, and nailing those perfect
He's got a point there. Who is, mate, if there is only 4 of them and all 4 are in shot, who is operating the camera? Because none of them have got a remote control in their hands for the camera.
Cinematic shots while they're all supposedly strapped in and floating. And now this. People are losing their minds over a brand new angle of the NASA launch. 4 numbered gondola-style baskets hanging on cables right next to the rocket, riding down like it's a theme park ride.
This was explained. It's explained in Creaky Blinders' last video. These are escape pods. Should anything have gone wrong, the astronauts can get into these and leave. But nothing went wrong with the launch, so it's basically just them returning back down to ground level. Not the astronauts, but the baskets.
1, 2, 3, 4. Conspiracy Twitter is screaming those are the astronauts bailing out while the fake rocket blasts off without them. Oh sure, NASA. Just another harmless little whoopsie. Nothing screams, we're totally sending real humans back to the moon this time, like accidentally leaving your teleprompter notes baked into the chroma key.
There's a lot of these conspiracies out there, right? I am a conspiracy theorist to some extent, right? Because I don't believe 9/11 was real. I believe 9/11 was an inside job. I used to not believe that we went to the moon. That has changed since watching Creaky Blinders channel. However, I'm going to show you another video here that actually fact checks what we've just seen. I discovered this video today, so let's have a look at this, and this should debunk any doubts people had that last footage I showed was fake.
This is not a real video of astronauts on the Artemis 2 mission. It's AI generated, but it's been shared online by users who are questioning whether the mission is real. The fake video shows the camera panning away from the 4 astronauts to a view of the Earth, leading to questions about who was filming. Real videos and photos of the mission are posted by NASA, like this one which shows astronauts waving at a stationary camera. This open source intelligence analyst showed how the fake video appears to be AI spliced using a screenshot of the real video and another photo posted by NASA. There's also some obvious signs of alteration in the fake video.
So, if you want to see the proper videos of Artemis, don't make it onto Facebook or Twitter or any of these ones that are looking at your tinfoil hat people. Go to NASA's website and look at the photos there.
Like astronaut Reed Weissman's right hand and astronaut Jeremy Hansen's right hand, both orphaned, and not in a way that would be explained by video quality. Other fake images have also been shared, like this one claiming to show the astronauts filming with a camera
See, this one is AI generated as well.
crew on a stage. We ran it through Image Whisperer, an AI image detector, and found the photo was likely created using an AI tool. Although AI did.
So there you go. Some of these photographs and that are being submitted by other creators and a lot of your flat earthers have been AI generated.
Detection tools like this are not foolproof. There's other obvious signs the image was AI generated. The photo appears to have used a screen grab from this real video, but you can see obvious discrepancies, like astronaut Christina Cook's face and astronaut Victor Glover's left hand. And this image showing the astronauts in front of a green screen is also fake. It shows obvious signs of being altered. Reed Weissman's right arm is missing, and there are no wires holding up Christina Cook.
So you see someone else's AI generated that and said that NASA are lying.
Real photos and videos can be found at images.nasa.gov, and NASA also has a live stream of the mission on its YouTube channel. If you're seeing other images or videos you'd like us to verify, send us an email at ask@cbc.ca.
Moon disbelievers and tinfoil hatters. Any image you think is fake or any video you think is fake, send it to that place and ask them to have a look at it. And if it comes back as fake, then I'll come out with a video saying you were correct. If it doesn't come back as fake, then maybe it's time to give up on the flat earth shit. Like I say, I pretended to be a flat earther. Creaky covered it, and it was more or less just to get traffic to my channel. It backfired on me, and I'll never do that again. Anyway, it's just me, a quick wee video, and it's Pedro